Good afternoon, everyone. This is Brother Phil, Brother Amir from Wake Up Everybody. It's November the 13th, 2024. Brother Phil, we've been gone for a minute, but we back. Happy anniversary to you and the Queen.
Thank you,
You
brother.
know, happy Veterans Day to you and the Queen as well. You're ex-military. I hope you guys had a good time. And again, thank you for inviting me over to the festivities for your grandkids. That was a real nice event that you guys had here at the palace.
Well, we appreciate you being here, brother. It's
Yeah,
about family,
yeah,
family. You know
yes,
what I
sir.
mean? So you're part of the family. You know that, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I wanted to talk initially about last weekend. We were blessed to be able to, meet a sister that's local that has a farm. She has a total of 86 acres here in the Atlanta metro. And we went down to, one of the locations. She has two separate locations. And has some very powerful ideas, on how to, get the products out to the general public, as well as harvesting some of my products that I need, that I get from different places. And she's right here in the backyard. What did you think about that visitation that we took place last Saturday?
Well, for me, it was amazing because my thoughts in the recent months that we've been talking about around here was about farming. So to literally be able to step foot on a farm that was black owned and see a sister who's already deeply engaged in farming. So for me, it was amazing, and I'm looking forward to being able to work with her and learn some things from her. Um, so yeah, going out there to actually see a farm and see someone who's already a farmer with the professionalism that she presents, it was definitely a wonderful thing to see. For me, something I'm looking forward to, like I said, building that foundation for my family to be able to do just what she's doing. Of course, wouldn't be on that large of a scale, but a lot of the ideas that we've discussed, I could visually see that taking place just looking at what she's got going on.
Oh yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah. I think it was. I mean, she's out there,
Hmm.
far as the distance from where I'm at. But I didn't have a problem taking that ride just to see
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
setup,
Hmm.
and what she can actually grow, all season long with the in-house, micro growth centers that she has. That was just a eye opener for me,
Right.
because we always see the commercials, buy this machine and then you could grow XYZ in your house. But,
Right.
for her to be able to tell me, she wants me to give her my top 30 products that I need,
Okay.
and that she'll be able to start harvesting them for
Wow.
me. Just as amazing outside of the ones that I, consume every day as well, which I'm excited about. Plus, she's open to, new ideas, which is always good versus not being able to see something outside of what you already know.
Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that.
I did too, man. And like I said, being able to literally say, I know someone who has a farm, and as you had, you know, just stated, having someone that can harvest your products that you sell. So,
Hmm.
of course, as you said, she's looking for ideas from, people that are serious about advancing, our community in that farming industry. So I'm looking forward to, like I said, some future endeavors with her. I think our children in the times that we're in right now, very important to learn to grow your own.
Oh, absolutely.
And prior to us, embarking on learning this ourselves, I had never thought about growing a single thing.
Hmm.
But now that that's on my mind, I'm coming across others that are online sharing their wisdom
Hmm.
and their knowledge on farming.
Right.
And so I'm very excited about that relationship. And like I said, looking forward, we got some nice things, coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's something how, you know, once we start talking about certain things,
Mm-hmm.
and then we start it seems like certain things will just gravitate to us, right?
Yeah.
Certain people, certain ideas that we may have, interacted with.
Yeah.
And, as we talk more, as we see more, we do our own due diligence, we do our own investigation, we see different types of articles of people already doing these types of things.
Yeah.
Things start to fall right in your lap, and now it's like, okay, it's time to, strap up your boots and take the next step.
Exactly. And one of the things too, brother, is she appears to be the type that would like to also engage with, you know, learning or teaching people
Mm-hmm.
about farming. And
Right.
like I had stated previously, it's an idea that I have. You take to these middle schools in the city, and you always hear about trades, which I'm an electrician by trade, but I've never heard anybody say teach someone about farming.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, the way we're taught in the American schools, if you sit back, I know a lot of people out there know this, but they're literally teaching you to work for other people
Mm-hmm.
and to just become a consumer. Whereas now that I kind of see how you can farm, and through farming, if we connect with our communities and understand that you can get your fresh produce from someone from within your own community, because a lot of the stuff that we're buying, I go to the farmers markets, you do too, but who are the farmers bringing their produce to the markets that we're purchasing,
That's true.
right? And there's a big thing out here now about, we know our diets are very important, and there's so much processed food that now I'm seeing where right in your own soil you can grow the healthy things that you need.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know exactly what's in your food and where it's coming from.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because last year, young brother that I had met at one of the festivals, he came and tested my soil. I think I
You
shared that
did, you
with you.
did, yeah.
Tested my soil,
Hmm.
and he said I had good soil that didn't have any chemicals in the soil.
Right,
So he said it would be a good soil to start harvesting,
right.
whatever you want to harvest.
Yeah.
And like I said, that last year that the initial was the watermelons, but
Hmm.
this year, there was plenty of other things that we started harvesting. So
Hmm.
that was definitely a plus,
Yeah.
just to know that your soil is good soil.
Good soil, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
And when you speak of that, man, just think about how you had that done, and I'm not sure if prior to you starting to grow your own food, did that ever cross your mind to have your soil tested for anything?
No, it never crossed my mind to say that I'm gonna grow anything.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
I never had a plant in my house,
I
to be
understand,
honest
brother.
with you.
Yeah.
You
Hmm.
know, so to be able to say that, and now that's a general conversation
Yeah.
that I'm having, not
Yeah.
just you and I,
Yeah.
with
With
others.
others. Yeah.
It's becoming more intriguing for me to continue to do more research, to look at different articles. I've joined different types of groups on the different social media
Hmm.
outlets just to see what they're doing,
Doing. Yeah.
how they're
Yeah.
doing it, what pointers, tips, and pointers they can give, others that are just starting out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me, it's just a part of that puzzle of health, wellness,
Yeah.
herbs, minerals, a part of the, the teas that we offer, knowing exactly where everything comes from. This is just another source
Yeah.
of what we currently have.
And one of the things too, bro, that like I said, I just would love to be able to put out in the universe is to, like I said, start teaching our kids. Because before even you and I started embarking on this, my mind always thought you had to have like hundreds of acres of land. You
Right,
know what I'm
right, right.
saying?
Hmm.
Because I just didn't know.
Hmm.
Now I'm realizing that you can have a small 5 by 5 plot
That's right.
and literally grow up enough food for 4 families. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So that's an exciting thing. Hmm.
I wanted to touch on one of the new teas that we have,
Okay.
and that new tea is rosemary tea. The rosemary. So we have sun dried rosemary, and if anybody's ever smelt rosemary, it gives your house, if you have it open, a nice scent.
Hmm.
But it's also what they call the secret herb. And that secret herb does a couple things: memory building, brings down your blood pressure, controls any type of headaches that you may have
Right.
coming
Right.
on. It regulates the blood. It helps for you to start study or stay calm or stay up. For a lot of students that may be having exams and they need to take something versus taking some of these over the counter things people sharing. You can take a glass of rosemary tea, and that would help you.
Okay.
You can also purify your home by just burning some of the rosemary in your home.
Okay.
So this is rosemary tea. It's on our site, www.goldenleafteas.com, and we also have www.goldenmoringausa.com. Make sure you go and visit our websites because we offer different herbs, teas, minerals, a host of other health nutritional products for everyone, from our children to our elderly individuals. Our goal has always been to, bring on new products, help educate the general public, and make sure that we offer products at a reasonable cost. And we're still one of the only ones that are doing free consultations,
Mm-hmm.
which is very important. I just got a referral the other day. Young brother um, just moved down here from Philly, and he was referred to me by another one of my customers. And he had a host of things going on that he's trying to, achieve. He said he had spoke to some of the well-known individuals, and they wanted $700 for the first 30 minutes to
Wow.
do a consultation. And he said that he couldn't he couldn't comprehend that. And the gentleman said, well, if $700 is out of your budget, you could speak to one of my colleagues for $350. And he said he still couldn't comprehend.
Wow.
Very knowledgeable brother. I speak about him a lot, but it's just amazing that we have a lot of us that look like me and you that are in this business, that are well versed
Mm-hmm.
in the business, but their price points are so high that the average person can't sustain, buying something, on a monthly, quarterly basis, or even asking for some type of direction on how I need to go about, healing myself, or, having my body stay healthy, which is so very important when there's just so much out there, whether it's in social media, you Googling any type of issue, you don't know which way to turn, and you're looking for someone to give you that kind of guidance and direction. And there's a outstanding cost to that. I am one that, like I've said to you since I've been knowing you, I don't believe in that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, I'm not selling anything. I'm selling me,
Mm-hmm.
and the people that have bought my products have always said good things about them, which is I'm grateful for. But why do we have to charge so much? And I get it. You want people to pay for your knowledge and your time. I understand that, but if you got good products, people will patronize you, and they will consistently, you know, buy from you. But when you're talking about you have products that are over $1,000, you know, that's just outrageous.
Yeah, that's one of the things that baffles me when it comes to just say us on quite a few things. Um, Overcharging or price gouging, and of course, if I'm not in the industry, you are. You're speaking of an industry that you are a part of, so
Hmm.
you also kind of the price points, unless they're getting theirs from someone totally different than you are. Not that you guys utilize say the same vendor, so to speak,
Hmm.
or manufacturer, but you understand the pricing based on what you're bringing to the
Right.
table. And like I said, people can search, they can do their due diligence, cross-reference pricing. But I have seen some extreme, what I would consider price gouging out there that makes no sense.
Right.
If you're trying to make people healthy, and I do know there's a group of people out here that don't do their own research or due diligence, and sometimes that there can be costly.
Hmm.
But to sustain a clientele offering a reasonable price point, and then your profit margins wherever they are,
Hmm.
but you stay in business longer. You know what I mean? And your business grows, in my opinion. If you're
Hmm.
charging too much, an individual that has a health issue, we're talking about health issues that are fatal. They're deadly. We're not just
Hmm.
talking about somebody got, a headache, a bad cold, something like that. There, you're basically trying to heal someone to make them healthy again,
Right.
where they don't have to take this poison that's
Hmm.
out there. So why we would charge and overcharge, man, that really blows my mind. I don't understand it.
Yeah, it's just to me, it's just mind boggling, like I said. But,
Yeah.
to each his own, but I'm finding a lot of customers coming my way by way of referral or finding me maybe at some of the different events I've done, or someone has bought a product and saying, you might want to, give this guy a call, go to this website, take a look at what their products look like and what their price points are, but hopefully, you know, um, that will change, for the betterment of the population at large. But, only time will tell.
Right. Let me ask this question while we're on that subject, because I'm always thinking of just opportunities and ideas that I know would benefit not just us, the individuals, but say the community at large. If you see industries out here where people partner, right? Because you can't cover everything. I know your site is global. You got people that are buying from you from across the nation. But if someone else that was doing the same thing you're doing, reaching out to that same group of people, we're talking about health, would you be opposed to partnering with someone that would grow the business
Oh, not at all.
to the
Not
point
at all.
where because I guess this is just a thought for me while we're out here speaking. I know of Mary Kay, Avon. They sell products,
Right.
beauty products. So of course, health products, same thing. You're getting something for your money that's of course, to your health benefit. So if someone was out there doing this, kind of in like I said, the same business, and they were willing to come to the table, sit down, have a discussion, and to grow, would that be something you'd be open to?
Oh yeah, I have a customer. I have because I sell some of our stuff. We sell it wholesale as well.
Wholesale, okay.
I have a real good customer out in California, San Francisco. Real good brother. And we've been talking about that.
Okay.
He's on the West Coast strictly.
Right.
I'm on this side, on the
Right.
Southeast.
Yeah.
But again, very knowledgeable. I have a lot of things that he doesn't have. He has a couple things that I don't carry.
Right.
But the things that I do carry, he buys consistently because the clientele out there needs the stuff that I provide,
Right.
and we're of the same like mind that we want to support each other. You
Right.
know what I mean? So that's what we do. I've been approached by a couple companies asking if I wanted to, franchise my business.
Okay.
But in franchising the business, they want to charge me like $30,000 up front to put the paperwork together to franchise it. You know what I mean? And then they want to get a portion of anything that someone may want to open up a franchise in any particular state or town or city.
Right.
I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'd rather partner with somebody, whether it be a female or a male, that's well versed, has a passion, and is not trying to, like you said, price gouge the general public. I know a couple of brothers here in the Atlanta metro. Um, it's only been conversations. They've never, you know, taken the conversation any farther.
Yeah.
So that's where that stands. But
Okay.
a great question,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Because one of the things that I know our community always needs to do, we need to definitely learn how to co-op
Hmm.
what we do. If you're doing something that's successful to benefit a lot of people, especially health. I watch other communities when it comes to cooperative economics. We're coming up on the Christmas holidays, which Kwanzaa is big on seven principles. And
Hmm.
like I said, something that I would love to see. I definitely will participate in it, but having discussions first, with successful business guys like yourself that have something you're bringing to the table that people are utilizing and discuss without bringing in, like I said, franchising people. I understand they're looking at, they see you have something successful, they know there's some money in it.
Right, right,
So they're
right.
jumping on it strictly for that.
Exactly.
Where I know your passion and your heart is in getting people to heal. Yes,
Hmm.
you're being compensated for your work as you should, but I know you're not in it just strictly for the money. When it
Absolutely.
gets to that level, that's what's going to happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, until next time, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Wake up, everybody. Until next time, peace. This is Amir.
All right, and Brother Phil. Peace, y'all.